Well, the Gabba is rapidly becoming the Gabbatoir again, as it's legendarily called after England's second humiliating day in a row. Australia piling up those huge runs and leaving England with a mountain to climb. We're going to look at the key innings of the day from Michael Clarke and David Warner, and also talk to a famous ex-Australian batsman who used to lead the Australian team song. The two big innings of the day, 2 centuries from David Warner and Michael Clarke, really set Australia up with that partnership of 158 for the 3rd wicket. It was interesting to see how they both played. David Warner took on Graham Swann noticeably, and we can see from Hawkeye where he hit him. Notice he hit him largely with the spin through the offside. Swann is dangerous when batsmen play across the line, try and hit him to leg, left-handed batsmen trying to sweep or hit him through the leg side. He tends to hit them on the pads and get them LBW. So Warner made sure he got his bat to the ball and sliced him through the offside, carved him through the offside. He didn't try and sweep him off the stumps to leg. Now I can just demonstrate what he was doing. So basically Warner was making sure that he was keeping his leg out of the way and using his bat to hit him through the offside here, hitting him cleanly through extra cover and sometimes getting onto the back foot to cut him as well, not looking to hit him against the spin or trying to sweep, which is often where Swann gets his LBW victims against left-handers. The other interesting duel of the day was between Broad and Michael Clarke. Clarke in the first innings, of course, dismissed by Broad from the bouncer, which he fended off without really looking at it and rather tamely departing. Today, when Broad tried the bouncer, it was a bit telegraphed because the field were back, but Clarke was much more aggressive, getting back and across and pulling those same balls through the leg side. And we can see that on Hawkeye too. You can see quite a few shots through the leg side, through the square leg area. Those were the hook shots that Clarke played against Stuart Broad. Right, I'm delighted to be joined by Michael Hussey, the ex-Australian left-handed batsman, a man actually who's still playing cricket, still playing in the Big Bash and of course the IPL. 2 reasons to talk to you, Michael. One, were you impressed today by David Warner, a fellow left-hander? What did you make of his batting?
Oh, it was a brilliant innings. I thought he's looked in good touch for the whole Test match. He's gone through some difficult times in the last 12 months, both on and off the field. But, you know, I think he showed today that he really wants to be part of this Australian team. He was very, very determined. And the other thing that impressed me, we all know how good a stroke player he is, but I think his defence looked really good. And I think it's something he must have worked very hard on. And that's what really impressed me, and it's something that I think he's really improved.
Obviously he's set up the possibility with Michael Clarke of a great win. Clarke playing the pull shot in the second innings, did you like that?
Well, I think it was important for him to come out in a very positive frame of mind. He was expecting the short stuff, and obviously it came. I think from Broad's point of view, he probably didn't have the same zip, you know, as he did in the first innings, being fresher in the first innings, and Clarke was able to get on top of it early and send that positive message that he wasn't going to be dictated to in the second innings. He played brilliantly, and he looked very determined to do well in that second innings.
Now I mentioned about the fact that I had a second question for you, and that is about the team song, because I know you were the guy that orchestrates the team song when you win a Test match, and you retired the last time Australia won, which is nearly a year ago. So clearly there's a possibility, a very good chance, that the team song is going to be sung after this match. Nathan Lyon's taken over the job, but what does the job actually entail?
Well, yeah, Nathan Lyon's taken over. I passed it on to him when I retired. He hasn't led a team song yet, but he has been part of some big team wins and team songs. Basically, he takes control of the team. So there hopefully will be plenty of celebrations in the dressing room. The guys can relax and enjoy each other's company, probably tell each other how good they are and all that sort of stuff. And then at a certain stage during the evening, he calls the time when everyone comes together and leads the team song, and he can do it at any time he wants. He can call it at, you know, straight after the win, when, you know, everyone's all fired up, or he can wait 10 hours if he wants to. So it's totally up to him, and it's a great time.
And the song is?
It's Underneath the Southern Cross. It's sort of got a lot of tradition. It started back in Ian Chappell's team, and Rodney Marsh led the team song, and he passed it down to Alan Border, who passed it to David Boone, to Ian Healy, to Ricky Ponting, to Justin Langer, and on to me. So it's
an honour.
It's a great honour.
And when do you expect them to be able to sing it?
Well, I don't want to. I don't want to tempt fate. Yeah, I hope they can do the job. Obviously, they've worked extremely hard and they've done, brilliantly well in this Test match. I'd be very happy for Nathan as well. He's a man of great character to lead a team song. I guess, if all things go well, sometime tomorrow evening it'd be very, very nice.
I hope, for the second day running, that it rains. That's the only way that England can get out of it. Thanks for your time.
No worries.